Why'd you make all those changes to it? Why spend all that money on that and make all the changes when you could have got a staccato? Why didn't you just get an atlas, dummy?
It's heavy.
Light primer strikes.
Primer strikes. The metal up my right.
Witness mark came undone. I replaced the main spring.
Titanium.
Firing
I have
pin.
to put a
Steel one back in. Day 2, the other screw came loose.
The barrel lug thingy, Padoodle, was loose and hanging out. Does that screw up accuracy?
The RMR, the other screw
Light primer
comes loose
strike
now.
might be the reset screw.
Extended firing pin, Dawson Precision.
All right.
So before we get started, why don't we take a trip back memory lane real quick. Had problems with the trigger, I believe. Light primer strikes back the few turns off the trigger. Might be the reset screw.
Oh. Damn it. First light primer strike. Damn it. And another one. Is this plate does tend to come loose.
Subscribe.
It's come loose 2 different
and
times.
share.
The RMR has come loose 4 different times.
Alright, so yeah, definitely had some issues in the beginning, but some of this was on me. I wanted to dabble a little bit with the intricates. But last I checked, it was running good. I had to make some adjustments to the trigger. The light primer strikes was getting me. The last thing I think was bothering me. Skip ahead if I'm talking too much, okay? We're gonna find out. Let's shoot it and we'll see what happens. We're gonna do the Baer Drill. Let's throw a comp up. This is gonna be like about 8 months ago when I first started shooting this thing. I think this was probably about 8 months ago. You can see I have a big flyer there, bottom right, and I missed another, and it was about 15 seconds to complete this. This is last week, much faster, and I'm able to group a little better too. I'm really happy with this. I think I knocked off about a good 4 or 5 seconds. I'm quicker, 4 or 5 seconds faster now, and a little more accurate, I think. So we'll see how it runs today at the Baer Drill, and we'll take it from there. So let's get out there and see what happens. Let's get reacquainted here. This trigger's like an ex-girlfriend you haven't been with in a while. Can't find the dot here, or should I say the hole. I found it. I'm not picking up the red dot like that. There are the last 3 shots during the Baer Drill. No dot. Will be, I haven't shot this gun in a while. So let's do some one-shot drills. 1 to the head, 1 to the chest. Man, I have to work on that overhand. Neither case did I have the dot. So the dot is high. I have not shot this pistol in a long time.
I want to say something, but I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it.
The gun's not having any failures, Gary. Unlike you, Gary.
Shot drills though. So 2 shots. Might be a line breaker there. I'm not saying anything.
Your rooster's saying it all, Gary.
Those 2 were touching. One of the shots was a hole-in-one. I could not figure out where it landed for like 10 minutes.
What was you at that 25? I need to get another camera. Yeah, I got it one. Well, let's see what happens here. I'm going to go ahead and end it with a little bit of rapid fire, 5-round magazine changes. All right. So again, we're at like 7 yards. Let's see if it can pull through. I ain't saying anything. So I'm pretty proud that I've had no malfunctions with this, and even with some rapid fire there, man. Usually, back in the day, you've seen it. I was having, failure to feeds, hammer follow. It was a real pain. So I'm really glad, and we're past that. Yeah. Except my screws came loose. The one did. It just refuses, man. It's just not going to hold on. I kind of saw this coming because it looked to me like it was the hash mark or the witness mark was off a little bit. And I was like, yeah, I think that's loose. I had already contacted Tradecon and got new screws because I think these have been used too many times with the failures, and that's the problem. So. But now that this plate is red Loctited on, I'm not taking it off. I'm going to just clean it as best I can because it was coming loose too. I mean, it's just not good. I don't have any other pistols that do this. I don't have optics plates or plates that come loose. This plate seems to be holding on, so that's good. But these are the screws that I had to shave down because the ones that they sent me, the ones they sent me were too long. These ones are, I think these are the ones now. These are the correct ones. Here is a picture of my new witness marks. 8-1. Yeah, the Baer Drill. I just started shooting this thing again, and I'm having a little bit of an issue picking up the dot. That's fine. I kind of figured it'll take me a minute. This one has a different grip. So I'm going to go ahead and focus on just getting this thing to hold the dang optic on, man. I got to move past that. I really got to move on with my life with this. So the gun's shooting great now. Trigger feels wonderful. You've seen it. I mean, it runs great. I just got to get this optic. These screws have seen too much trial and error. I think that's what we're at. We're looking. It has to be. I mean, geez, it's threads, man. Unless the threads are stretched, unless the optics plate is bad, I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna clean it up today, really good, because I can't take this plate off, and see what I can get down in there to clean it, a pick or something. But yeah, the Baer Drill, like I said, I was getting sidetracked here. I'm gonna do that later. My OCD. The Baer Drill, I missed one. If I had picked up the dang red dot on the last 3 shots, I lost 3 seconds there trying to find that. I could not find. I was like, oh. It still was like 11 seconds. And the comp that I showed you in the beginning from 8 months ago when I first started doing the Baer Drill, that was 15 seconds. I'm down to about 8 or 9 now on average. But today was 11 because I couldn't find the dot. So it would have been like 8 seconds. But it wasn't. So, but at least I only missed one. So, but that's a cold start. That's kind of
what it's meant to do. It's not easy, cold start, so. No shooting the rifle today. It's been just this here, it passed the test. I'm not gonna blame the old screws. You know, these have been reused because I couldn't get them to work. They're not even the right length. I had to shave them down. It's probably, so I'm gonna use these ones. They even have some Loctite already on them. I'm gonna add a little more. And then, and roll with it. I'm just glad it didn't have any issues with the ignition kit, man. So, and no issues with the barrel. I mean, since it was honed, you know, it's good. So, I like the drills. You know, that was mainly just stationary, just to make sure the gun's functioning, and I think it did good. I'm gonna go ahead and put this thing on here, and if it doesn't work again, well, I'm gonna have to ask somebody for a different optics plate and heat this one up to take it off, because, check, yeah, it ain't loose. So I think we're gonna be good though with the new screws. This will be the first time I have the correct size screws. I ordered them before and they still were too long. These ones look to be good. So I'll let you know. In the interim, train comfortably, train uncomfortably, train to your surroundings, but whatever you do, you better train.